What did streamers thinking about Prince Keleseth?
Oh!
The most popular opinions from streamers.
Prince Keleseth.
Keleseth?
Keleseth.
Keleseth.
Keleseth. Keleseth?
Keleseth. Whatever.
Oh, baby!
A neutral legendary.
2 mana 2/2. If your deck has no 2-cost cards.
Give all minions in your deck +1/+1.
What the? What? Like, if. Oh, man, 2-drops are so important.
I think this is actually one of the more interesting ones.
Yeah, it's an interesting card.
This effect is really powerful when you upgrade the smallest of minions, so when you upgrade like 1-drops and stuff.
So the only way you can make a deck that has no 2-drops is if you make 1-drops, right? Oh, I think this is bad.
If you draw this card early, it can be really strong.
Wait, give all your minions in your deck. It doesn't give it to your hand or the board, right?
When you play Prince Keleseth on 2, that the deck actually becomes really good, and it's solely because you drew Prince Keleseth by turn 2.
This is a really interesting card, but again, it seems very specific.
So I think that this is, you know, kind of a meme card, kind of a weird card, but an interesting card.
Oh, and is it 2 mana 2/2? Oh.
I think it's probably not perfect even in aggro decks. Maybe mid-range decks get the most value.
I don't recall any deck you can afford to not play 2-cost minion.
I don't really think there's a deck for this guy.
So I think it's gonna take the right class and the right kind of deck to make this work.
I'm trying to think of a deck where you don't want to play 2-drops, but you also want to play a lot of minions to buff.
Around, it's definitely a card that is great for token decks.
A 0 token druid? So in token druid, you wouldn't play Power of the Wild? That seems tough.
So it looks like this could be a cool mid-range card in classes like Rogue.
It's really good in Quest Rogue.
Imagine it, for example, in Rogue.
I think this is actually bad, but I think this is good in Quest Rogue. Maybe.
So I do see the serious potential in this card. Maybe Zoo, maybe Aggro Paladin.
Oh, and Zoo? Yeah, I guess if you played it.
I feel like they should just make this a Warlock legendary.
Handlock? No.
Classes like Paladin or Shaman, Warlock.
Maybe a Paladin.
Could maybe work with Shaman.
I think this is a card that basically wants to go in like Quest Hunter.
Quest Hunter? Okay. Quest Hunter, I could see that.
There's no deck where you want to play no 2-mana creatures, no 2-mana cards.
We'll see. It has a great potential. There is definitely a great upside on the card.
I don't think there's like a high tier deck right now that it would slot into, but there's definitely some decks where you would auto include it, and it would be very powerful. It is one of the stronger effects of the princes.
Keleseth is a 3-star card
that could have a home in these weird experiments. I don't think it's going to be a good card. It's not going to be a card that's showing up like, you know, tier 1 decks.
You just can't use it in anything that's not a Zoolock.
2 stars.
Man, if I go with 2 stars...
It's a very clunky card.
I don't think it's a terrible card by any means. I think a lot of people are going to say it's terrible.
Overall, pretty horrible, I think.
All princes are pretty bad, it seems.
Alright, I'm gonna go with like 1.
That it is absolutely unplayably bad.
I'm gonna give this 0. Ah, this card is so bad. Okay, pass.
Perhaps you will find something interesting here.
Here are some suggestions.
Job's done.